What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today, I wanted to talk about how a quarter of an ounce of gold could be a complete and total lifesaver. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club for giveaways, live streams, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. For every friend you refer, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares. Everything will be linked in the description. So today, I wanted to talk a little bit about quarter-ounce gold coins and how they could be a complete and total lifesaver. This one right here just so happens to be a quarter-ounce gold Austrian Philharmonic. Let's see, what year is this? 2008. A beautiful, beautiful coin. I know I'm outside. No, the camera's not really going to do it justice. Filming this video pretty early in the morning. The sun is just now coming up and I'm on my, man, I don't even know, probably third or fourth video for the day. I'm worn out, which is why I have my G Fuel right here. A little bit of a wake up. Sugar-free, low calorie, packed with a bunch of vitamins. It's peach ring flavored. It's delicious. If anybody wants to try it out, or any of the other like 50 flavors that they have, you can get $5 off your first purchase by clicking the link in the description. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was, but there's a coupon code for you. Everything's linked in the description. So today I wanted to talk about the quarter-ounce gold coin, or that denomination right there, quarter of an ounce of gold, and how it could be a complete and total lifesaver. Now, about 3 years ago, I posted a video titled 25 ounces of silver could save your life. 2 years ago, aka 1 year after I posted that video, I made a follow-up version of that video, 25 ounces of silver could save your life. And I thought about remaking that video again. I thought about it, but those two videos performed very, 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 very well, and I really don't want all of my top videos to be titled the same thing. I don't want to be a one-trick pony, so I didn't want to do that. Instead, I wanted to talk about gold. A quarter of an ounce of gold could save your life is going to be the title of this video. Now, for those of you who don't know, I always reference this article. It's from Forbes back in 2016, and there have been some updates over the years. I know 2016 is like 1,000 years ago in the world of money, because so many things change in such a short period of time. But I've seen updates, 2018, 2020, and a lot of the time, it's the same number. But the article I'm talking about is from Forbes, and it talks about how the average American cannot afford a $500 emergency, which means the average American has less than $500 in savings. Now, obviously, they're typically referring to cash, $500 in savings, and the videos that I posted in the past about silver, 25 ounces of silver could save your life. The reason I went with 25 ounces of silver was because at the time, 25 ounces of silver was worth roughly $500, which is what I wanted to do in this video. A quarter of an ounce of gold, being that the spot price of gold is about $1,800, let's call it. Break that into 4, divide that by 4, it comes down to about $450 to $475, depending on what spot price is. This right here, just shy of $500. But being that it's a fractional gold piece, you're going to have to factor in a little bit of a premium anyway. You can't even get your hands on one of these without forking over more than $500. So I'm just rounding up a little bit here. This little gold coin is worth about $500. Now, I wanted to talk about the importance of having a little bit of money set aside. $500, that's just the number that we're going to be working with here. I know that, like, realistically, you should probably have more than that. $500 is not going to last you a very long time. And if you're someone like me that understands the importance of financial preparation, you're probably going to want, I mean, what's recommended is 1 to 3 months worth of expenses set aside. I think 3 to 6 is a little bit smarter. You can go beyond that if you'd like. You can go 6 to 12 months worth of expenses, but then at the same time, you gotta ask yourself, is that the smartest thing I should be doing? That's a lot of currency. Half a year or an entire year's worth of expenses just sitting there getting nothing done when inflation, as high as it's been, month after month after month after month? No, sir. Not interested in that. But a couple months worth of expenses, I think, is probably smart. But we're going to use that $500 mark. The average American cannot afford a $500 emergency. Now, what's a $500 emergency? This could mean a couple of different things. Maybe you get sick, maybe you get hurt, maybe you gotta pay for a car repair, maybe you gotta fix something. Like, so many things could go wrong that the average American would resort to pulling out a credit card, putting the $500 on that, and pay it off little by little by little over the course of a couple of months, racking up interest, paying interest, and, you know, at the end of the day, paying their debts, which is going to end up being more than $500 because of the interest. But if you have a little bit of currency set aside, or a little bit of money set aside, for example, $500 worth, if you're going to keep that in cash, you're already doing better than the average American. If you're going to put that $500 in gold, you're already doing better than the average American. $500 into silver, you're already doing better than the average American. And a quarter of an ounce of gold right now at the current spot price is just shy of $500, but with the premium tacked on, it should set you to $500 or maybe even a little bit above $500. So that's what I wanted to talk about here. I wanted to talk about the importance of having a little bit of currency or a little bit of money set aside. Because I don't think it's groundbreaking news that you should be financially preparing yourself. I don't think it's controversial to say you should have something set to the side in a savings account, under the bed, in a safe, buried in the backyard. I don't care where you put it, what you do with it, or what it even is. If you have something set up for yourself and your family to take care of yourself and to take care of your family if and when times get tough. And by the way, I know people heard what I just said right there and they're like, oh, times are already tough. No, times are not tough right now. Or times are tough right now, but they can get a whole lot tougher. If you think what we're going through right now, this likely mild recession, where we got 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth and this is going on, that's going on, I'm personally not really fazed by that. We're mainly fazed by inflation, not really the recession. But anyway, if you think what we're going through right now was like the end of the world, doomsday, this is the worst thing that's ever happened, that just means you've had it too good for too long. That's what I like to say. People that, you know, complain or nitpick over unimportant details, it's very telling that they've had it too good for too long. And if you live in America, that's probably the case, because that's something that I tell myself all the time. I was like, man, I have it really, really good just by being here. I don't even have to do anything, just simply existing here. I'm a whole lot better off than existing anywhere else. No offense to any of the non-Americans out there, but I'm grateful, thankful, and appreciative to have been born in America. But that's not what this video is about. This video is supposed to be about gold. I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent here. I wanted to talk about a couple of different things today, and I'm really just trying to paint a picture, if that makes sense. Times right now, sure, they're tough. You know, is it the easiest thing to deal with right now? This economy and inflation and a mild recession that could potentially turn into a more severe recession. Everything taking place right now. Is this the easiest thing to go through? No, absolutely not. But it could be a whole lot worse. And in the event that it does get worse, I think we should prepare for that. Because there are 2 kind of people out there. There are the problem-oriented people and the solution-oriented people. The problem-oriented people do absolutely nothing, take absolutely no action, get absolutely nothing done. They allow the day to conquer them, and then they complain about what happened. Solution-oriented people, they're not so reactive. They're proactive. They take action. They get things done. They make things happen. They are not conquered by the day. They conquer the day. And they do what they can to set themselves up for the best chance of success. They brace for impact. They build systems for themselves and their families to cushion the blow in case anything happens. They have money set aside. They have currency set aside. They have an emergency fund. They're stacking silver. They're investing. They're running businesses. They're doing what they need to do. And they're improving their financial literacy every day. And they're taking the necessary steps to stand a far better chance of staying afloat if things are to go south. And it's as scary as it is, the average American has less than $500 in savings. I don't even want to know what the average American has in debt. But we know that the average American can't even afford something going wrong that would cost them a couple $100. What are you going to do if your paycheck gets taken away like it did 2.5 years ago? What's $500 going to do for you? $500 right now can probably buy you a week's worth of groceries for a family of 4. Congratulations. If you have $500 or less, you have about enough saved up to survive a week. Now, I understand it's easier said than done, which is why we have to get started today if we haven't already gotten started, which is why we need to begin financially preparing right now. Again, it comes down to being problem-oriented versus solution-oriented. If you're going to say to yourself, oh, I haven't even gotten started yet, or oh man, I'm just now waking up, I'm just now realizing what's going on, or what could potentially go on. If you're one of those people and you decide to take action today, good for you. If you're one of those people and say, it's too late for me, I don't even know what to say to that. But it's not too late. I think we have plenty of time. I think small steps in the right direction will eventually take us to where we want to go. That's the compound effect. And when we talk about the compound effect, we always refer to it in a positive way, but it could be in a negative way too. The compound effect could be a bad thing. Like I said, small steps in the right direction will eventually take you to where you want to go. Well, guess what? Small steps in the wrong direction will lead you to disaster. So you're compounding either way. Regardless of what direction you're going in, either you are getting a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, or you're letting things get a little bit worse, a little bit worse, a little bit worse, a little bit worse. So coming around full circle, I know I went in a couple different directions with this video. I had an idea to talk about how a 1/4 ounce gold coin could be a lifesaver. You could always part ways with it, and boom, there's your $500 right there, assuming that the spot price stays roughly where it's at. Maybe it goes up, maybe it goes down, but hey, the way I see it is it's a whole lot more trustworthy than the dollar bill or any other currency out there. I trust money over currency, although I do believe you should have a little bit of both. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Let's not talk about how unprepared people are. No, who cares about that? Let's not worry about how unprepared other people are. Let's talk about how prepared we are. Do you have $500 or more in savings? You don't have to answer that question. Maybe I shouldn't have asked that question, but are you financially preparing yourself? It's not my business how much you have or how much you make or how much you save, so don't even bother answering that question. But are you financially preparing yourself? Are you taking steps in the right direction? Are you creating a system? Do you have a plan? Do you have a strategy? And would you agree that, considering that the average American can't afford a $500 emergency, do you think that in a situation like that, where you need $500, having $500 worth of gold could be a complete and total lifesaver? Head on down to the comments and let me know. If you guys liked today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, and a bunch of different designs. A lot of the products are helping us raise some funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, which is where I do giveaways every single month, live streams every single week, deal alerts on silver and gold almost every single day. You can watch all of my videos early and commercial free, and every Saturday morning I post a brand new vlog. I guarantee you, it's worth it. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. You can deposit as little as you'd like, even as little as a penny, and it still works, it still counts. You still get your up to 12 free fractional shares. And for every friend you refer to the app, Webull's going to give you all the way up to 100 free fractional shares per referral up to 10. Which means if you refer 10 people to the app, you have a chance of winning all the way up to 1,000 free fractional shares of some of the most rock-solid companies in the world, like Ford, Coca-Cola, the list goes on. Webull link in the description. Time is running out. Do not pass up on an opportunity. If you don't want the stocks, go and get them anyway. They're free. Then just sell them. Congratulations. Now you have the cash to go and get you some silver and gold if that's what you want. Maybe enough silver and gold to potentially save your life. Webull link in the description. And of course, last but certainly not least, if anybody wants to try some G Fuel, $5 off coupon link will be in the description. Sugar-free, low-calorie, packed with a whole bunch of vitamins. This is the peach ring flavored one. They have like 50 different flavors to choose from. G Fuel link in the description. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace!